Scene 1, Take 3, Action. Are we live? Why hello there everyone, P156 here, and as you can see I am yet again back indeed with Mario Wonder, and as you can see right off the, or you could tell right off the bat, new character. I'm playing as Blue Toad this time, as previously mentioned, since I figured it would be fitting since we're conveniently headed for the Fungi Mines. Yes, indeed. Today we are going to be beating, or at least in this episode or video or whatever you want to call it, we're going to be beating, or completing 100% obviously, Worlds 5 and 6 as previously mentioned, since last time we did the same thing only with Sunbaked Desert and Shining Falls. But without any further ado, and I won't delay you any further, let's jump right in. Oh boy, what abomination awaits ahead. Well, let's find out, shall we? I'm going in as Blue Toad since I didn't feel like playing as Yellow Toad. I prefer the color blue over yellow. Don't kill me. Besides, he appeared in 3D World, and Yellow Toad didn't. I guess that is a privilege. That Blue Toad technically has. And hey, I mean, couldn't be any better. Kamek did his thing again, and yep, you know what that means. Another airship. Does this ever get old? Well, just like last time, here we go again. The second time we're doing this. Anyways, Petal Isle's flying battleship. This is surely no stranger to us. Anyways, here we go again. Let's see what Bowser has to say. Came out of nowhere. Oh, just remember you can press R if you want to change the patch you're using. Same messages. I like to point out how Prince Florian every time just tries to convince you to change your badge setup every time you enter a new level. Pretty funny. Like, I guess the game has clearly taken notice that the first patch that the game decided to give us was clearly the most overpowered one in the entire game. Whoops. Anyways, yes, as always, use the cap parachute. There's no other ability like it, and there probably won't be. Anyways, already right off the bat, Hugemu's Cloud, or Lakitu's Cloud in the US at least. I prefer the Japanese names, so I'm going to refer to that at least counts as that. Anyways, I'm doing so beautifully with platforming. You don't get this kind of quality content anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. No siree. Anyways, do your thing. Easiest 2D platformer that ever existed. Nice. Just that great. I also like to point out that the game also added some additional stats and bonuses. That's pretty cute. It always reminded me of the RPG, specifically the Mario and Luigi series. Pretty cute. Good times indeed. Who knows, speaking of the Mario and Luigi series, who knows, maybe Nintendo might actually consider continuing them. I mean, the creator Shigeru that actually did like them himself. Who knows? Hey, the topic is debatable, since as most of you know, Alpha Dream went bankrupt after they decided to remaster Bowser's Inside Story, which was definitely by far the worst decision they had ever made. But anyways, I'm not going to get into criticizing or judging this episode. Just some classic platformer, ladies and gentlemen. Just the way you like it indeed. Anyways, out of here. Make sure you don't get squished by that, or else you obviously take damage because of suffocation and physics and all that stuff. But anyways, yes, airships. Green flames. You don't see that very often in Mario games, do you? And hey, this early on, huh? Well, I could surely do with this. Let's nuke the level, shall we? And by that I mean let's just get Bowser to snipe us from about 20 feet away or so. About 100, I meant to say. My dear apologies, please don't kill me. Anyways, hey, now convenient. Conveniently, he's actually more of an aid than an obstacle. Typical. But anyways, grab the coin and make sure not to use your Game Cloud in the process. I recommend changing as often as they appear, since as most of you know, and as most of you who play the Mario games know, they can expire, so do be careful, since if you're in midair and if they just run out of their power, then you're screwed. I'm clearly off to a beautiful, glorious start right now. It's been evident that I definitely made a practice when I've been playing consecutively for 100 days now. That's definitely for sure. It makes 100% sense. I mean, it's not like this game came out a week or so, anything like that. No. Got it all wrong, obviously. Anyways, with enough humor out of the way, back to business as usual. Snooping. Anyways, element of patience, ladies and gentlemen. This is an auto scroll. Platforming never gets this intense, does it now? Anyways, let's point, please. And what did I tell you? Didn't even need a mushroom. I have badges instead. Out of here. Thank you. You don't see Mecha Koopas too often in this game. Spoilers. Oh god, what have I done? And yep, same thing as always. Get to the end, press a switch, and deactivate Bowser's rip-off version of Smithy's Factory from Mario RPG, obviously. I will say, it is a pretty neat reference to the old Mario vs. Bowser battles from Super Mario Bros. Where you have to get the axe, press a switch, and then you win. Only this time, obstacles are added. And by that I mean more obstacles are added, since in the original game also had that. But anyways, with the factory and the production of Mecha Koopas officially shut down, you are out of here and packed to go. Thank you very much. You really won't be missed. Rest in peace, Mecha Koopas. Rest in peace indeed. Well, we won't be seeing that again. That's definitely. Maybe. I definitely didn't spoil anything just there. And we're good to go. Always check for stamps. I'm going to say it every time I 100% complete a level for those of you who are new here, and for obvious reasons, and for those of you who also want to keep track of your completion progress. But anyways, Nosher Lair. Let's get into an actual level this time around. Anyways, what does this game have in stock for me? Getting easier by the minute. Thank you. Hey, new enemies. These guys who eat anything they see, or consume, I meant to say. They may seem scary, but you can kill them with a fire flower. We can kill them with just about any power-up. Oh, and I think okay, we're off to a great start. I clearly have yet to pay attention. I'm not even commentating all that much. Good start, good start. It sure is a good thing I'm watching a screen with a lower frame rate just to keep track of messages. Worth the sacrifice. Worth the sacrifice indeed. And hey, that's convenient. I'll take it. Thank you. Exploration as always. And hey. Oh yeah, don't worry. I will. I didn't just die or anything like that. Don't worry. Nothing happens when we go on. We're killing the Loomba. I forgot what they're called. I keep forgetting what their names actually. But anyways, these enemies are basically doing all the work for me now. And now I have to be patient. I could just technically lure him. What did I tell you? I'm slavery now. How's this going dark too fast? Anyways, eat the Goomba. Work smarter, not hard, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, what did I tell you? Indeed, enemies killing themselves. How lovely. Does that ever get old? But anyways, for once we did something the intended way, so I'm proud of myself for once. And yes, vines. And good gosh, this level was really putting collectibles right beside each other. You don't see that very often. But anyways, we're gonna do that the unintended way, as usual, since, I repeat, and as previously stated, the Cap Parachute badge is the best badge there is. No doubt, no bias at all. Definitely. There's also evidence, don't worry. You may feel free to watch my previous live streams if you don't, in case you don't believe me. Anyways, rest in peace, Goomba. Will not be missed. And also just be the first to say how the Goomba's idle animations are all sleeping in this game. That's pretty. Thought I'd point that out. It is a somewhat neat detail, but anyways. So yet again, one of those segments where you're running away from something, and you can just slow down the screen, the enemies chasing you by basically hitting power blocks, and I did not mean to do that. But at the time, they basically just activate themselves, so don't worry. For the most part, I guess you could say the quote-unquote early game does have something, a thing or two to do with precision, but that's for debate. Just like that, nice and easy. Nice and easy, and I believe we reached the goal. See? Never mind. Yeah, me neither, which is why we're gonna immediately end the level, ladies and gentlemen. Not a bad start. I believe that only took us about, like, 2 minutes or so. New record, ladies and gentlemen, new record. What did I tell you? Getting easier by the minute. And I'm gonna start paying attention, which is gonna be a life changer in this, obviously. As always, exploration and good attention are always encouraged in platforms like these. If you actually wish to make the experience all the more cakewalk, of course. And anyways, before I get into that, even if we have more than enough, I'm gonna check that, yes, and then next level, Mama Mouthful, I think I said. Yep. New level and new enemies. We're really getting into quote-unquote new stuff here. Anyways. Only this time, it also has something to do with eating. Good gosh, what is with appetite these days? I mean, I know starvation is one thing, but geez, this is too much. But I guess on the other hand, I guess they do feed the Goombas provide their actual nutrition, just like humanity with animals. That'll get dark. Anyways, and Bubble can't even kill them. Cherry, the beautiful cherry on top of all that. They eat just about everything. And for that matter, they even take 2 hits to kill, not 1. They take 2, in case you still couldn't tell. Anyways. Already have run out of commentary, which is, as always, a good start. Which is probably for the better. That way I can just actually focus. And we're this early on. Excellent. Rest in peace, Goombas. Not today. Won't feed off Goombas on my watch, buddy. My apologies. I'm gonna save them. You don't see them too often. Oh. Anyways. Focus. Good gosh, I'm so please don't leave. I'm trying to make this as entertaining as possible. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just gonna do my thing and find a collectible, and by that I mean cause some chaos by touching a Wonder Flower and basically just about destroying the level. And hey, wouldn't you know, another new feature. Apparently, this game's Mario Odyssey now, only this time we're Toad, not Mario, which we can basically transform into enemies. Pretty cool. Mission Impossible, excellent. Stealth mission. Forgot the name of the game I was about to reference. Darn it. Anyways. Just like that, yeah, I definitely, my other 2 brothers there definitely had an experience I'd rather not talk about, for better or for worse. Anyways, we've become the prey, or the huntee itself, however you want to refer to me. Whoop-de-doo, and as always, oh, why, thank you, kind sir. As always, patience is key, ladies and gentlemen. You won't get anywhere else with, you won't be getting anywhere without it, and it's a life lesson. Thank you, that's the word I was looking for. Good gosh, I already have lost my, I have not only lost my commentary this early on, but I've also lost my ability to talk. As if this video couldn't get any better. Anyways, that's convenience. And they even eat coins. That definitely makes me feel better. Anyways, the wait is a good diversion. And this is the part where we really have to be patient. One of them, the one currently going off screen, is gonna bump into someone and he's gonna come back. And when they both bump into each other again at this point, it's when we want to strike, and by that I mean run for our lives. Not, or actually not, that's a lie. We're gonna wait slightly more time since, as always, patience is key. Anyways. Metal Gear, that's the game I wanted to reference. This is Metal Gear now, and we're Snake. Yes. And this is a Mario game, and we're just comparing Sony and Nintendo again. Does that ever get old? Anyways. The tree has become our box, and we must play the game that is patient. That is chess. Nice. Anyways. I'm making a break for it. Good gosh, don't see me. See me. And I'm out of here. Peace. Who knows? Who knew they were that overpowered? And apparently Goombas are the only quote-unquote... I have no idea what to call it, but the quote-unquote only player that can actually interact with trees. By that I mean hide in them, since with the Mario cast you can't do that for whatever reason. But it's probably because it's not needed, and it would probably be considered useless. Oh, don't worry, you're looking right at him. And I definitely mean that, since we're both mushrooms, or kinoko, however you want to call it. Yes, that's actually true. Goombas are pretty technically brown mushrooms, and we're Kinopio, so there you have it. We're both related in our own way. Only one of us is evil. Or was evil at one point. Power of friendship. Anyways, next level, please and thank you. I've hardly been paying attention to the talking flower NPCs. And I definitely regret that. I could have gotten some commentary out of that. Dang it. But anyways, with that out of the way, we're gonna... that's why you always want to check that. And we're gonna go right back in there, since I apparently missed something because I was probably not paying attention, as usual. Go again. And this time I'm gonna actually try my best to actually find the collectible itself and not just mess around. Another good word of advice. Anyways. Nice. Anyways.
Keep going.
Oh, that I will. That I will. That's exactly why we came back. Definitely where we got the Wonder Flower. Now I just have to be patient. Now I just have to find the coin itself without hopefully getting killed. Anyways, it was right there. That's coin number 2. Supposed to be wondering. Anyways. Exploration. Does ever get old? What did I tell you? That's why you want to do that. Oh boy. Nice. That definitely worked out for me in the end. Oh, thank you. Make sure you kill him or else he's gonna eat the shell. And then, by the time he does that, it's, yeah, bye-bye collectible. Unless you have elephant, of course. But in this case, we're doing things the intended way for once, so that's not an option for us. Besides, we don't even have the elephants. Anyways.
I wonder what Koopas taste like.
You would rather not know. If you do, then you would die. And that's the way of the Goomba. Anything they touch, they kill. These flowers really... This game just has a theme with appetite, and what makes this a lot more interesting is that there's marshmallows in the background with chocolate. I mean, and to top it all off with the cherry, we just came out of quote-unquote sun-baked desert. This game really does have something with food and music, doesn't it? That's interesting. Anyways, with that out of the way, yes, we 100%ed. Okay, I can end the video now. Next world, and by that I mean let's actually get into Fungi Mines, since we're nearly done with Petal Isles, don't worry. And that's also a spoiler alert. And here we go! Mushroom to mushroom. The same kind of species. Go again. And yeah, there they go. Another opening cutscene as Poplins make their way to mine, as if this were Minecraft. What a perfect way to reference that game. They even released a Caves and Cliffs update. Anyways, we found our way to the Fungi Mines. I know there's a royal seed around here somewhere. We could always just look at the bottom of the at the very end of the mine. I mean, that would be pretty convenient. That's how typically things like these go. But I can't remember where it is, and the map isn't much help. We should probably just make our way to the bottom level for better. I mean, I'd say that's just pretty obvious. Anyways, let's find a Pablo and see if they got any ideas. Excellent. Well, anyways, in other words, let's go study more lore. Good gosh, I absolutely can't talk today. Excellent. Nobody's home. Oh, I know. Let's see what it says. Welcome to the Fungi Mines, where it's fun to mine, and the happy ring of our pickaxes sound like a party. Or a rhythm, in other words, since this is another music-based game. Or musical, however you want to call it. Anyways. Or that's what it's normally like here. But something awful happened. Our work has come to a stop. And it conveniently is in Bowser Jr. We didn't see it for once. We did for the second time. No, we haven't seen it in the opening cutscene. Interesting enough. I've gone off to see what I can do about all this. If you can, please come help me. That we will. Take the Wonder Seed here and then head to the bridge, please. Oil Poplin. That's a convenient name. Anyways, oh dear, that sounds serious. Let's grab the Wonder Seed and head to the bridge.
Got the place all to myself. It's kind of lonely.
Poor guy, these flowers actually need some help. One day they might actually get the very freedom they desire, and they might not be stuck to the ground for an eternity until they make contact with a being and then just decide to talk to them. Anyways, what should I do? Oh, you have my Wonder Seed. You must have read the note I left at home. Please tell me that you've come to help. No, we haven't, obviously. See, my friends went deep into the mines and haven't returned. Oh, wouldn't you know, those problems we saw in the opening cutscene, that's convenient. Anyways, they went deeper than we normally go because they were trying to get a royal seed for you, Prince. Oh, what did you know? How lovely. I guess now you know why loyal is in their name. They truly are loyalists. Good loyalty. Good loyalty. Anyways, it's real dangerous down here. I worry that if I don't reach them soon, then... What, they put themselves in danger just trying to help save our kingdom. Doesn't stand to see them get hurt. We'll find them. And that's how the adventure began again. Thank you, Prince. I'll need to fix this bridge first. Could you spare me some flower coins? Heck yeah. We have 999. We can definitely spare a couple, that's for sure. Alright, let's go. I'm trying to make this entertaining. Please don't leave. or only within the first few minutes. All fixed up. Oh, I almost forgot. I'd like to give you something important. A handy tool called the sensor badge. I'm sure that you'll find it useful. Oh, that's convenient. Anyways. Oh, the sensor badge. That one senses things we want to find, right? Wouldn't you know? It's in the name. Or basically just notify us of missing objects. For those of you who aren't paying attention, which just so happens to be what I was doing for the first few minutes of the screen, for the first early minutes of the stream. But we're not going to use it. Parachute's still the best. I mean, it's not like I used it in my practice or anything like that. Anyways, like wonder flowers and what other special things aside from that? Try using it now. Not right now. I could do with a challenge. This game's easy enough already. All set. All set. Then let's get rescuing. Another theme with Mario, rescuing. First princesses and now first Kinopios, then princesses, and now flowers. Excellent. Upstream Downshroom. Clever name. Uptown Downtown. That's what that name always reminded me of. I hope you get the reference, or if that is a reference, that is. Anyways. And hey, at first time we don't get a mushroom from a box even when we're small. Or actually, that's a lie, we weren't small. I think. Anyways, these enemies again. Back from Shining Falls, and yet again we're using the drill mushroom in action yet again. And nice, and 1 second later it just goes away. I was about to say, I actually take back what I said about the bubble flower. In my opinion, the drill mushroom is probably my favorite power up in the entire game, just because of how useful it is and because of how often you use it too. Pretty efficient at both killing enemies and basically helping you avoid them. Just like that. Anyways, gotta play the patient game. Impatience gets you nowhere.
I want to be tall like the mushrooms.
Oh, don't worry. That's why you flowers can fly. Poor guy. Anyways. Nice. That's flower coin number 1. This one didn't even a sensor. We're off to a fantastic start. Anyways, downtown. Nice. Anyways. Nothing over there, don't worry. I definitely missed that for a reason or two. And just like last time, going up, since we're going to the ceilings. And for once, that doesn't defy the laws of physics. Nice, that's a record. Out of here. Another reason as to why this power is so useful. It's an absolute heck of a killing machine.
Wasn't expecting company.
Oh, it's convenient. This is also another spot from the trailer. Well, that's why there's something called the drill shroom to make life easier for you. Work smarter, not harder. And anyways, following the flowers. Like that.
That was cool.
Why, thank you, kind sir. If you miss it, then that's why you want to bring this badge. You still think it sucks? Think again. Anyways. Next level. Oh, God. Anyways. Hey, how convenient. What did I tell you? No sensors required. This is too obvious. And hey, Mario the Musical's back. Think Peaches now. Oh god, please don't kill me. That would actually happen. This would immediately get copyright the millisecond the beat surfaced. And we definitely don't want that. Obviously. Anyways. Yes. You actually wanna go after the flower. That gives you, I believe it gives you a coin. What did I tell you? It's not like I played this game before or anything like that. Trust me. Heck yeah, flower to flower. This guy's clearly having the time of his life, and we're instantly gonna ruin it. Rest in peace. Just make sure not to suffocate, obviously. You wouldn't want that to happen now, would you? Like that. And I believe we're just about the end of the level now. Hit the beat. And what did I tell you this one? What did I tell you? Now I just have to time my jumps correctly. Nice. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, we did it. Next portion, and by that I mean flagpole, please, and thank you. Making sure, thank you. You don't feel like checking. If you're checking your progression status once you complete a level, you can always do so when you're in the middle of a level by pausing. Good advice. He's saying just like that. Flower seed, please, and wonder seed, please, and thank you. And I'll be on my way, grabbing some more antidotes to cure our good old friend Bowser before he descends into further madness and causes chaos throughout the universe. Anyways. Anyways, Tailia's Toxic Pond. Next level, please. Thank you. What in drill to the ground with by pressing down. You can even move left and right on the ground. Well, you know, how convenient. You just saw that ability in action. And another new enemy from the theater. These enemies that give you a boost to kill them. How lovely. And yep, right off the bat, secrets. Exploration, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways. For curiosity's sake, never mind, there's nothing up there.
Hello.
What are you doing, sir? Instantly gonna burrow into there, in case you. Thank you. And that's why the drill power-up is one of the most useful powers in the entire game. Nice. What did you know? Just look at that. We're doing things the intended way. Whoop-de-doo. This really is game-changing. Hello to you too. Now, normally, you could do it the hard way and go through all that nonsense. Or you could do it the easy way by simply taking a power-up with you. Now, say it with me. Work smarter, not hard, ladies and gentlemen. And anyways. Exploration. You never know if a Wonder Flower is gonna pop up out of nowhere. Unless you have the Sensor Badge, of course. Which I'm still refusing to use since I have a much better badge that allows me to reach the top flagpoles when I really need to. And do other important functions. Anyways. What am I doing? We could just do this. Work smarter, not harder. Yet again. Anyways. Alright, 2 more to go. Game even lets you know whether or not you need to be a total psychopath and pick the genocide route, as if this were Undertale. And hey, quiz time. I'm ready for you. I have none. Or never mind, actually. I need to count the characters. I believe they're actually 10, mate, or it's either 10. Hang on. I actually think it's. I might be wrong, but I think it's 10. What did I tell you? And I think that's an instant reason. Oh boy. I didn't bother looking the first one up for the sake of actually playing fair. This is a quiz, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this like men. What can you do well in bubble form? Bubble jumps. That's pretty obvious. It's the only description that has the word bubble in them. And another obvious one. Push. They're called popples for a reason. Anyways. Done and done. Flawless, obviously. Got the first one wrong because there were too many Yoshis to count, even though I think there were only like 4 of them. And I was still at the same time pressured because I was on camera. Well, I'll stop making excuses now, I'm sorry. Oh, don't worry, that I will be. That I will be. But once we're doing some the intended way. And now we're not. Anyways. Just make sure you don't miss this part. Which is pretty easy to, especially if you're just absolutely going on a speed run, that is. It's like that. Easier done than said, ladies and gentlemen. It's all in your head. Yet again, don't let people tell you this game's hard. It's easy. Just pay attention. And obviously, explore. Curiosity is a good thing. Anyways. Patient game. And I should have just drilled. Why? Well, this stream's off to a great start already. I couldn't possibly ask for a better one. Nice. And that's why you don't do things the intended way, even if that was technically my fault for not moving the controller in time. Anyways, we're doing that again, and this is apparently the rest of the video now. Good gosh, what has this already become? Anyways, Toxic Pond, Act Take 2. Anyways, scene 4, I believe. And I nearly fell into lava. Good start, good start. You always like to see that. Nice. Anyways. concerned about power-ups at the moment. For reasons like those. Anyways. Where you have to get forced out of your animation after a while. Make sure you're not seemingly don't trigger that while you're in the process of trying to beat the level quickly, if you miss the flagpole at least. That way you don't waste frames, for better, obviously. Anyways. Nice. Now that's a reset and a speedrun right there. Anyways. What did I tell you? Do things the unintended way. It's gonna end up so much better for you. Work smarter, not harder, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Take my word for it. It's been perhaps the most obvious thing throughout my entire playthrough of the game. And it's making another appearance here. Anyways. Next level. What abomination awaits? Break time. Rodent piranha plants. Nice. Anyways. And yep, the game just got into deep further lore there with the toad hats. Even if, when they technically do go into parachute form, they just take out another hat. And just say that. Hammer Bro theme. Good stuff, good stuff. I do appreciate the references, ladies and gentlemen, and I just gave out a piece of lore right there. I'm so glad Pinocchios have their heads attached and they're not actually hats. Anyway, secret level. Light Switch Mansion, and for this one, I'm actually gonna refuse to play as Toad for once, for a very specific reason. We're gonna go as the protagonist and the main character, Luigi himself, and we're gonna beat the level as him, for reasons we'll get into later. I'm not gonna spoil it, though. Anyways. You're not sure, I'll go ahead. And obviously, yeah, you already know why. Luigi's Mansion. Just like that. Ghost House, it wouldn't be a Mario game without one of these. Been a theme ever since Super Mario Bros. 3 for the Famicom. Or the NES, however you want to call it. As always, use the lights to basically guide your way, since they're invisible blocks. And more enemies. That's lovely. Anyways. Doors. This time, you actually don't enter them for one, or they don't actually disappear for once. You actually open them. I went the wrong way. This door. The one that stands out, and it's pretty obvious as to what I mean by that. Always be tempted to think there was a platform right there. Pound. And there wasn't. Instead there was one to the other side. Good to know. Take notes. Anyways. Door. I'll just be on my way from here, please and thank you. Nice. And just like that, lights are a weakness. Just like in Luigi's Mansion. That's actually alive. Were the only ghosts immune to light in that game. And for whatever reason, now they aren't. Guess they really became weaker variants, anyways. Always so tempting to hesitate with the invisible door. For obvious reasons. And what did you know? How convenient. Just like that. This level makes it seem as if there weren't a whole lot of platforms, but there actually is a lot of them. It's actually pretty difficult to pull up, to actually intensely pull up for failing to notice one of them. Anyways. Definitely gonna skip that. We don't need that by any means, don't worry. Just kidding, they're obviously required for 100%. Be sure not to miss one of them. There's a reason as to why we came back to get one of them earlier, obviously. And anyways. Obviously, that is not the answer. Just like that, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Exploration. This is a ghost house and designed to be a maze, so you might as well take leaps of faith, and yet again, curiosity will basically guide your way. And here's why we picked Luigi. Wonder flower, and it's green. How fitting. Surely nothing's gonna go wrong. Oh no. Yep, you know who that is already. And hey, it's the star of the show already. Ooh, and yep, your question has already been answered. You may stop raising your hand now. He indeed made a cameo appearance, and good gosh, the internet's reaction to seeing him here was just insane. And besides that, he even gets his own musical too. Good singer. Good singer. Singer of a song. Anyways. more moments of platforming. And as always, be sure not to get hit. Of course, we're invisible. Or invincible to... Or are immune to fire flowers. I'm sorry. Heck, you can even make King Boo shy while looking at him. He's more of a Boo than an actual different enemy in this game, at least. Sure, he's invisible, but... He's invincible, but... That's basically just about it. Apart from, you know, the obvious singing. And just that, we're just gonna wait. And that's the end of level, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you like the reference. That's why we obviously picked Luigi for this.
Well, were you scared?
Not at all, my friend. Not at all. Not at all. And hey, that's also just in time for October 31st, too. That's convenient. And anyways, for once in life, we didn't miss a coin, which is always a good start whenever you're playing Mario Bros. Or Mario Brothers Wonder, at least. Good stuff, and I could have had to replay level if I had refused to hold the joysticks even further to the right. Good gosh, what does my grammar turn into today?
Yippee!
Yippee indeed, yippee indeed. We're about 1 week away now from the 31st, and anyways, hey, look at this. Yeah, I see it. Another prawn plant. And we conveniently already have enough antidotes to basically get it out of there if you wanted to. But we're not going to for the sake of 100%. As you all could know tell by this point, you basically read my mind now. My friends made their descent here, as we saw in the opening cutscene. They must be in the deepest area beyond the 3 ruins. What did I tell you? The objective is to reach the end of the mine, and by that I mean the lowest level. So predictable. Plots like these they are. It looks like the way through is blocked. Pretty obvious. Although we could unlock it if we wanted to. By the way, it's easy to get lost as you make your own descent. So I'll check up on you along the way, just in case you get lost. Why, thank you, kind sir. Good to know. By that he means he's basically all going to show up to give you 1-ups in case you really start struggling with the late game. It's really you actually may talk to me at your own risk and at your own will if you want extra lives either way, but I could always use them, but I could also say at the same time that's not really all that necessary. We have 50 lives, and as previously, darn it, I want my mushroom back. Please give it back. Thank you. You want to make sure you don't get rid of it. I actually want to keep it for obvious reasons. Anyways, you already have a fire flower either way. Out of here. And yeah, beware of these things. I'm sorry, beware of the rifts. Good gosh, I didn't read the title. Basically, that an unkillable matter that you can't even all you can interact with, you'll only take damage. And just like that, flowers giving you hints as to where you're meant to go. Obviously, it's not got a secret up there or anything like that. No, don't worry. What did I tell you? Anyways, we missed a block. Oh, now that's what I would call 100%. Good stuff, and anyways. Nice and easy indeed. Satisfaction as always, thank you. I'm gonna start a bank account while we're at it. Considering the fact that typical Mario coins in this game are basically, they don't serve a function outside of providing you with 1-ups. That's about it. Anyhow, convenience. Coin. Normally you're meant to use the Koopa Troopa to get it, but work smarter, not harder, and that goes if you have horrible aim. There you have it, another alternative. And I think I was meant to say, or actually never mind, I think you're meant to use it. You're intended. Nice. And yep, as always, listen to the talking flowers. They give you hints. They're more than NPCs, and they deserve their personality and names. They're individuals. Equal rights and equal freedoms. This is the Flower Kingdom. Good gosh. Poor guy, he needs some help. Anyways.
Where did you come from?
Oh, don't worry, just another one of your relatives. Oh, don't worry, pal, that I will. Just like that. Exploration.
Don't leave me.
Don't worry, I didn't.
Did you hear something just now?
But on the bright side of the talking flowers problems were basically resolved. We got rid of the rifts, so he should be fine by now. Even if he's invincible, nice. He'll be fine. And good gosh, that was just in the nick of time. Pay attention. Good advice. I mentioned the rifts also have the ability to basically block most of the level off your sight. That's why you want to pay additional attention, and take notes indeed. And oh boy, yep, you guessed it, another Shadow Mario level, and I forgot to change back to Toad. Now that I just realized it. Darn it. And not to mention this is the fungi mines, not the ghost mines, obviously. It's just for that one level. But anyways, grab the tokens. Nothing too intense over here, definitely. And as always, hit the power block to basically, you know, kill the enemies. Time couldn't be any better. What did I tell you? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Anyways. Patient. And we'll just about be on our way. If you hit the power, in case you couldn't tell, if you hit the power block, you'll stun him. Temporarily, at least, obviously. Anyways. Missing the first one. Should be good to go right about now. Or at least by the time you get it, that is. And how convenient. Just like that. And a wild wonder seed has appeared, ladies. Wonder seed has appeared. I was read the first time. Darn it. Oh, thank you. Not today, and just like that, goodbye, nightmare. As if this were Mario and Luigi Dream Team, which is what the wonder effects always remind me of. Since the level basically descent into chaos, and what makes this all the more fitting is that this is a 2D platformer. Anyways. I believe normally there was a hidden block you're meant to hit over here, but if patience not something you want to deal with, this is one of the very little cases where you can actually avoid doing so. By yet again, now working smarter and not harder, just like that. And that is why you want to use the cap parachute, ladies and gentlemen. It's useful. In case you didn't believe me, you may always feel you can always feel free to backtrack to the beginning of the live stream when I missed that one goalpost because I didn't use the parachute. Precision, anyways. And now convenience. The one spore we interacted with earlier and we tried interacting with earlier and we found nothing within. Well, that's convenient. Anyways, break time, Tumble House. Well, that is arrested. Okay, I didn't have enough time to read that. Good gosh, these flowers really need a spell. They clearly haven't suffered enough already. And just like that, reading this as this were a spell stage from a Sonic game. Just like that, rotation, like the rotation physics. Cap parachute. And that's the end of the level. You could basically beat this in record time if you got cap parachute, or you could be patient and do it the intended way by waiting a few cycles or so for the stage to rotate. And how convenient, hey, one of my friends is online playing Zelda, which is a game I didn't bother live streaming. Please don't kill me, anyways. And how convenient, a shop. Stop on by. That's why we're here. So thanks for coming to the Poblin shop where we sell everything. You're sure to dig up something good here. Please forgive me. I can't talk today. Wonder Seed, please and thank you. And I'll just about be on my way. Thank you very much. And I'm out of here. Nice. Never mind me go, as I believe we got everything. It's always good to check for stamps. We're good. We definitely didn't miss anything, obviously. And we're just gonna do our thing and descend further within the mine.
Here we go.
Anyways. An uncharted area, Wubba Ruins. That's technically not true. We just saw goblins pass by here, so this technically isn't an uncharted area. We aren't the first individuals to pass through this. And new substance, jelly. Oh no. And yep, here we go. Clearly tell why they named the level Uncharted. This is the ruins. This will probably all be gone by now.
Hello.
Just like it is with humanity. Anyways. Oh, you don't. I'd say you probably don't want to know. Considering the fact that it's been buried this deep down, it's an ancient substance. Then yeah, tasting something that's over about 100 years old or something is definitely a good idea. And you don't want to know what that tastes like, obviously. Anyways, good gosh. Hey, these Plum relatives are back. Good to see them. Good to see you. And I'll just be on my way, please. Q&A, what did you know? How convenient. Power of friendship yet again. What did you know? The best way to defeat your enemies is to clearly make them your friend. Just like that, only this time we just use them. Either way, you still get the point. Since to be fair, half the time the enemies in this game are basically act to your own benefit, then obstacle if you ask me. Like that. What did I tell you? The game keeps getting easier by the minute. And as always, exploration. As if I weren't to just point out the obvious, as usual. Is defeat enemies. As if this were Mario RPG. Nice. By the way, be sure to stay tuned for my live stream that game, since I obviously am looking forward to live stream that game, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. You have no idea for how long I've been waiting for Gino to make a return, an official return at least, and not just in a side Mario game. Spin-off. That's the word. Thank you. I'm slowly regaining my ability. Don't worry. I'm fine. Obviously. Anyways, I could have. Actually, what's in there? I'm curious. And that's why curiosity is a good thing. Anyways, and speaking of which, new transformation that is one, and I keep forgetting to change my character. Gosh darn it. Where we basically turn into jelly or goo itself. Yummy. Yeah, jiggly indeed. Good gosh. You definitely don't want to know what that tastes like. Oh no. Our fellow comrades have turned toward our enemies and are running to consumer berry matter. Oh no. Hard to say it. Say probably. Say good question. I actually don't know. I mean, if we were Mario, we'd clearly be cherry fruit. I can't. Good gosh, I can't. I absolutely just can't live stream today. That's always a good start. Anyways, or a good sign, I should say. Thank you. I was about to say, if you're Mario, then we would technically be considered a cherry flavor, and if you're Toad, we would definitely be blueberry flavor, obviously. Or actually, Mario would actually be probably be either a strawberry or cherry, whatever you want to call it. I barely missed the Wonder Flower because of like commentation again. Oh boy, here we go again. Good start, good start. Anyways, try my best not to accidentally get myself killed because of commentating. Anyways, this ever get old. And I just about made the same mistake I made earlier. Good gosh. Absolutely just speed on my way to where I was previously, and by that I mean this point right here in time. Good gosh. What don't want to know? Good gosh. Before we know it, by the time we answer what flavor Luigi really is, we're gonna get consumed. What does this game turn into? Oh no. Anyways, obviously, I didn't even read what he said. Gosh darn, I am not paying attention at all to what I'm doing. Anyways, I'm gonna not commit suicide, and I'm gonna try my Saki. Thank you. Sure is a good thing we're sticky for one reason or other. And we're gonna avoid the Wonder Seed, and we're gonna go the other way. Oh no, we're already losing HP. What did I tell before you know what the talking parts are gonna consume us? The very innocent organism they initially thought to be have now become the actual enemy. Good gosh. What is this game? What is this game? Anyways, next stage. Please and thank you. You bet it did. Surely it's raining jelly on you, and that just about answers your question. You should be able to tell what flavor it is now that you basically fed up with your appetite. Or you cured your appetite, I should say. This got weird too quickly. And by the time I said that, we even got a Wonder Seed.
Thank you.
Good timing, obviously. Next level, please and thank you. And I have no idea what I'm gonna say next. Good start. And what did you know? Our fellow Paulin just about caught up with us. Clearly just cleared the way for him. Anyways, there you are. Incredible, you found your way through that place on your first visit. Heck yeah, we did. It's not like we died or anything. Don't worry, that would be silly. I usually get lost. So it looks like you discarded the way forward. I'll catch up with you at the next ruins. Good to know. Oh, that's right. I got this one-up mushroom while working in the mines earlier. How convenient. Please take it. I'm sure it will help. And just like that, I got my one-up back. Now I can officially say I didn't lose a single life, obviously. Anyways. I'm gonna change my character for 1 second. And now that I think, but I was actually right. There were actually 4 Yoshis and Nabbit, and then the other toads. So yeah, well, around 12 or 15. Oh boy, grab and find the first new batch, and by that I mean another batch we're never gonna use because we have a better one. Traveling vine will emitter. Press R, shake the controller to launch a vine that can grab a wall. Anyways, here we go again. This is no stranger. You bet I will. I'll say, yet again, one of the funner ones. This is another batch you saw in the trailer, for those of you who watched it direct. Like me, obviously. Anyways.
Keep going.
Oh, don't worry, that I will. Just like that, and we went the wrong way. Anyways. Want to do that. And just like that, you want to make your way through this, and then do that. Precision, ladies and gentlemen. Precision indeed. It's easier than it looks. You can even hook onto jelly. Good to know, just like that. Easier done than said, ladies and gentlemen. This is a whole lot easier than it looks. What did I tell you? This game's getting easier by the minute. Anyways, or by the millisecond, I should say. And we're going up now.
Alright, this way.
This way indeed. And that just about wraps up all the collectibles. Now all I gotta do is not mess up the flagpole. Anyways. Hang on, we gotta get a head start. And just like that, another useful badge that can actually help you if you're struggling with the flagpole. But I still prefer the capture issue just because it's a lot more spammable. Besides, you actually have to be facing. You can't just point out in which direction you want it to go. You actually have to be facing a specific direction and then launch it towards the way you're facing. You can't launch it up, down, diagonally up, or diagonally down. Just the way you're facing, and by that I mean left or right. Anyways, no thank you. We already read this dialogue, and we're late in the game enough to basically skip reading it. Another uncharted area, swaying ruins. Oh no. Just about all these areas would pretty much be considered charted by now, since we clearly saw the public just bypassing their way through this without any issues whatsoever. And I believe there's another new enemy. Babe. That's what they are. Baby thwomps. Good gosh, we really are just diving into Mario Lord straight up here. Anyways, the game decided to give us bubble, which is useless when it comes to killing mummies. And yeah, just like that. They're already whining and crying. Just the changing gravity is just too much for them. Poor guys. Anyways, just like the Talking Flowers, this game really has gone dark too quickly. Or too dark too quickly, I should say. For better. And for worse, obviously. Anyways. Onwards we go. Under another poor innocent bomb that's just definitely not enjoying life right about now. Anyways. And just that, do something the unintended way, as usual. Half the time you do something the unintended way in this game, it actually gives you a better result when you've done it intentionally, and I've already proven that by now, and it's pretty obvious as to how I done so in question. If you don't believe me, watch that one instance where I decided to go for the flagpole, reach the top of the flagpole the intended way, and that way all your questions. Anyways. And hey, what did you know? Secret. Killing the mummy was worth it. Just like that. Just obviously, make sure you don't get squished by the thumb, since if you get squished, then that means instant kill for you, my friend. My apologies. But on the other hand, while these thwomps are clearly suffering and are clearly losing their minds, the Talking Flower is having the time of his life. The opposite. How lovely. They become basically become their own amusement park. Good gosh. What does this game become? Anyways, back to rotating. We're gonna make these guys suffer further. during their infantry. That's always a good sign. Rest in peace. Will be missed. Mom that dies at a very early age. Rest in peace. Anyways. Which way? Am I gonna go? I think it's actually how you're meant to do it the intended way. Just like that. What did I tell you? Anyways. There are some exceptions just to why you should just doing things the intended way. Just take note. Just so you can take note of that. Anyways. It certainly is a lot better than losing a life than just committing suicide for the sake of just getting one collectible. Anyways. Just like that, and back to sliding as if this were Mario 64, which is it's already giving me Mario 64 vibes, and just like that, commentating has yet again got me killed. Good stuff indeed, and we're off to a beautiful start already. As if this couldn't be any better. Anyways, next stage, please. Thank you. We're fine. We don't need the coins. We need power-ups. That's what we need. So I'm clearly just damage boosting here, and that's basically why how I'm getting myself killed. Half the time, at least. Anyways, really have to learn how to be patient. Go again. Now torture the bombs further. Good gosh. And this time we didn't even kill him. Pacifist, it is one pacifist indeed. Anyways. However, this one we did have to kill. Rest in peace. Your sacrifice will be well acknowledged and you shall be missed as an individual. And goodbye. We're out of here. Anyways. Take my Wonder Flower right about now, please. You. And wouldn't you know, I didn't even get hit. Good start already. And anyways. Physics. Nice. Anyway. Having fun, clearly all the other forms are just absolutely suffering, as usual, since that's typically how things go, and it just about describes humanity as well. Or it really is deep, isn't it? Anyways, rest in peace. Will be missed. Wonderful! That is indeed a very wonderful idea indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Genocide. Good God, does that ever get old? And I'm making the game. I'm doing the opposite of what I said before. I'm actually making the game look harder than it actually is. It's easy, trust me. Definitely played this before, obviously. And hey, what did you know? Our little problem has caught up with us. I guess it's the pattern now. I lose a life in one level and I instantly get it back. There you are. Incredible. You found the way through that place. Okay. So it looks like you discarded the way forward. The last of the ruins should be up ahead. And though they're all already, but we're just getting started. Oh, what did you know? Oh, that's right. I got this one-up mushroom while working the mines earlier. Please take it. I'm sure it will help. Thank you, kind sir. And I'll just about be on my way, since I could definitely do with beating the world right about now. By far, definitely the shortest world in the entire game to put it like that. Well, before we get into that, KO Arena, Fungi Funk. I'm ready for you. Bring it on. Anyways, we're gonna definitely ignore what the tip says about badges, since all you need should be Cap Parachute, unless if you're obviously outside of Wiggler races and the, you know, water levels. Anyways, I picked. I'm gonna go safe. I'm gonna go with Fire Flower, and I'm gonna go with this one. I hope I don't regret my choice, which I probably already did considering the circumstances. But anyways, boost. We need to turn on the lights. And I missed. Excellent. Get these boosts over here. And thank you very much. Off you missed. Anyways, please come over here. And just like that, kills himself. Suicide mission, ladies and gentlemen. Suicide indeed. Rest in peace. Anyways, what a ball nation lies within the next door. Okay, these guys. Nice. What did I tell you? Easier done than said, ladies and gentlemen. And before you yet again start yelling at me, telling me to say easier said than done, too bad. I flipped the word around, saying around, and it's actually the opposite. Anyways. Background, take that door. There's an enemy over here. Right there, at least. Anyways. That, what did I tell you? What did I tell you this moment? I think I missed one. Excellent, that's a good start. Never mind, I didn't. We're fine. Just make sure you follow the path I provided for you. There's a guide after all, so that is pretty relative and convenient for the most part. Just make sure you beat this under 90 seconds, or else you'll fail, and you have to do it again. Oh, fun, am I right? Anyways. Don't worry about these parts. You can just stomp. You can still just make contact with them by touching with your feet, and they'll die. And apparently, stomping is more his deadliest weapon, so keep that in mind. And also his most memorable one. And just like that is the final floor, ladies and gentlemen. There's just about 5 seconds to spare, so that's actually a lie. That's actually 7.37, or never mind, 7.16. 7.16. Almost right the third time. And you got a Wonder Seed, just like that. What did I tell you? We're fine. Just congratulations indeed. I've indeed gathered quite the audience, and at this point, the Talking Flowers might as well just be on a fan club for you. They clearly are your main motivation to beat the game. Anyways. Final blockade, please and thank you, and get out of here. Will not be missed. Nice. Anyways, a final uncharted area, Poison Ruins. Oh, convenient. The last quote-unquote level we tackled was actually also contained poison, and that was a total joke. Anyways, I mean, if it weren't for commentary, kill me 95% of the time. We finally made it all the way down here. I can't thank you enough for all your help. Anytime. I hope everyone's still okay. We need to be careful here. These are the last ruins, and they could be really dangerous. Or they could be really easy, and just a total joke after all. Anyways, which is basically what they actually are. Spoilers. Like that. Anyways. Rest in peace. Will not be moving on. Another matter of patience, ladies and gentlemen. Patience indeed. After all, yet again, you know the good old saying, patience. Oh, that's convenient. We're just about right here. That's just about us, and we're conveniently here already. Anyways, clearly calm to light. Anyways, heck, even the game wants you to fall down there, even if you do manage to avoid it. Good reflexes right there. Good reflexes indeed. And yeah, we're just falling toward death as if this were Indiana Jones, which is already giving me Indiana Jones vibes. Heck, the world from last time around also technically did have a lot of Indiana Jones present within, in its own way, with the rolling rocks and all that. Anyways, I'm glad that wasn't a flower coin. You haven't gotten any. Good start. Obviously. Thank you very much, and these two contain. One of them contains an additional coin, and the other one lowers the platform. Nice. Hardly avoided committed suicide right there, and I was meant to touch flower. Good start. That's why you want to interact with them. Anyways, I think you basically already get it right now. Patience, explore, and as always, interact with things, and don't rush. That won't get you anywhere. If anything, I'd say the only reason people say this game is quote-unquote hard is because they're probably just rush things and they're probably just too impatient. I can't prove this myself since I haven't probably watched their respective footage, but it's a good theory since that's how you typically die in video games. Take my word for it. It's better off than just complaining for something being too quote-unquote difficult for you. Anyways. I forgot you can't kill them with shells. Take notes in case you forgot. Anyways, all the coins, as usual. Basically, your guidance in this, to put it like that. See what I tell you. Didn't even need the platforms. That's why That's why you want to use the batch I'm currently using. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Barely missed that. That's why you want to make sure to always explore. And there's something. Okay, never mind. For a second, I was about to say there was something over there since it looked like there was an opening, but I was wrong. I was mistaken. Up we go. Oh boy. Checkpoint. We're halfway through. Halfway through indeed. You still explore. You get the point. There doesn't need any interruption by this point. And just like that, there it is. Blueberry flavored toad jelly. However you want to call it. Just like that. Anyways, yet again, back to playing the good old patient game. Carefully navigating our way throughout the mine. As usual. Just make sure you go for the Wonder Flower, or else... Oh, don't worry, we will. It's not like I'm recording a video or anything like that. No, that would be ridiculous. Anyways. Make sure you touch the Wonder Flower, that way you actually beat the level, since if you don't, you won't actually beat the final dungeon. And you'll get lost, as the problem puts it, which... I guess was the approach Nintendo was going when they designed this. Conveniently. Anyways. Could do with a challenge, so we're going this way. And as always, easy peasy lemon squeezy. What'd I tell you? Easier than it looks, ladies and gentlemen. Easier than it looks indeed. Anyways. And as always, that's why exploration is indeed an important one of the most, if not the most important factor when it comes to video game or 100%ing video game. Okay, be quick, or else you guessed it, your best friend's suffocations will be waiting for you. Anyways, you have all the coins. We're good. You get the Wonder Flower by clearing the Wonder effect on the level, and then you get the other one by clearing the level normally. And by that I mean by actually clearing the level, not just going for the normal exit, which is the quote-unquote unintended exit. Anyways, and this time you actually do get a choice as to where you want to go. Anyways, 360 degrees, new record. Whoopie-doo. Anyways, nice. 10 out of 10. Quality content. This is what the kind of content we subscribe for, obviously. Anyways, patience. This time it's moving. How intense. For the sake of a train, we're gonna spin around. Just make sure you obviously don't touch the sun itself. I could be mistaken, but I believe this is actually supposedly probably referencing this. Actually, no, that actually wouldn't make a lot of sense now that I think about it. Or representing this. Anyways. There it is. Right on time, ladies and gentlemen. Right on time indeed, as just like that, our prized possession is waiting for us. For our Wonder Seed with our name on it. Thank you very much. Yeah, and that'll just clear up the Wonder effects. Thank you. I'll take the antidote now. Is there anything up here? Curiosity is a good thing. And there isn't. Okay. So this way. We've got everything. So I'm not concerned about leaving anything behind. And yep, lava is rising. How convenient. That's the way we initially fell down. And now, just like that, poison has reached the top level. In case you missed that, don't you worry, we got you covered, since that's what you always use. You guessed it, the cap parachute badge, ladies and gentlemen. Take my word for it, and it's good advice. This doesn't require any further explanation. Either I think I probably already killed you enough with enough times for that. But that just does it with the world. Whoopie-doo, I guess. Anyways. Hey! Incredible, you discovered... Okay. To get lost. You can finally reach my friends down there. Thank you for everything you've done to get this far. Let's find them. What did I tell you? This was a total joke. Anyways. Oh, that's right. I got this one-up mushroom while working in the mines earlier. Very much. I'll definitely take it. I want my refunds. Anyways. Like that. Operation Problem Rescue. Let's save our damsels in distress. Good gosh. Again. And hey, what did you know?
Everyone! Someone's here to save you!
Don't listen to him, it's Bowser, obviously. Anyways. We go again, doing our thing. Intelligence is one of Nintendo's favorite transformations when you interact with the Wonder Flower, since they clearly advertise this transformation a whole lot. You can even get a sticker from one. I believe you could even get a sticker from one of these if you pre-order the game. Wonder Seed, Police, and thank you. And time couldn't be any better since we obviously reached the end of the mines already. And boy, was that a very sudden ending. Anyways, whoa. Yay, we've been rescued. Right on time, obviously, as if this couldn't get any more convenient. Wanted to help you save the kingdom, Prince, so we searched everywhere for a royal seed. Wouldn't you know? That's why they're loyal. How lovely. That's what I call loyalty. Good job. And we found one. Hopefully, we can get rid of that bad guy with it. Oh, wouldn't you know? I guess that's the world then. Intensity. Easy. Anyways. Wow, you came all the way down here to help me. I know. How lovely. That's so adorable. I feel so thankful. I feel so thankful I found one for us. Let's take it. Bet we will. As that's yet again a free Wonder Seed, and we didn't even need to feed Bowser Jr. first, since he apparently didn't have an influence in this level at all whatsoever. Oddly enough, he missed 2 out of the 6 worlds. And I spoiled the game. Don't sue me. Alright everyone, let's head home, and just like time couldn't be any better. What does Talking Flower have to say? I'm more concerned about him than if anything. Just gonna leave him there? Rest in peace. Good gosh, these flowers really just can't get enough of this, and they've suffered too much. And so, Toad's party saved the fungi mines from a dire fate, obviously. With the 5th royal seed in hand, there is only one left to recover. The 5th royal seed is made to be among the molten pools of deep magma bog. How convenient, a lava world. Does this ever get old? You already know the pattern by this point. Anyways, good luck, Your Highness, and good luck, Toad, or Kinopio. You must meet this challenge. Save the Flower Kingdom and the world from Koopa's evil plans, or Bowser. Oh.
Adventure continues.
Yep, just like that. That's exactly what I wanted here. So he should still be freed. Now he's just gonna stay there in that uncharted area for an eternity now, without any sunlight nor water, just jelly. The guy needs some help. Congratulations, you found all the Wonder Seeds in the fungi mines. Here's 100 coins to celebrate, flower coins to celebrate your achievements. No special stage, obviously. And yeah, the game just forces us to just head back to watch cutscene. All right, let's return to the Petal Isles, sis. Quick accent, so your ears might pop. I'd say we're about a few kilometers down the servers or so. Either way, this is, I'd say, even a much shorter world than Shining Falls, actually. Or actually, that's a lie. Probably a longer one, depending on how much time you spend exploring. Anyways, back to Petal Isles. And, I mean, couldn't be any better. The 2 levels we tackled on earlier. How convenient. And that 1 airship. And just like that, another one of Bowser's barriers, by that I mean the farm plants, has yet again been broken. And now only 1 remains. Sus tension is surely building up as we approach the climax of this thrilling yet easy adventure. Anyways. Hooray, those problems in the mines were really helpful. We can't stop now. Let's hurry and track down the next royal seed. Surely isn't a rush, and that took us a lot longer than me to, probably because I something I wanted to do called commentary. But I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't fungi mines have a special world level? And I'm about to answer your question right about now, young Jimmy. The reason as to why that is because you actually have to replay one of the levels you just 100%. Operation Goblin Rescue, since that's the only level out of them all that didn't have the stamp. That's how you can tell you haven't 100% of that level. Sure, if in a world you get all the Wonder Seeds and you get the message that tells you, oh, you got all the Wonder Seeds, congratulations. That doesn't necessarily mean you 100% them if you missed more than no flower coins. So that's why the stamp is essential. In case you didn't believe me, that means you beat something 100%. You found absolutely everything. But just like that, there you have it. That's your motivation to come back to this level, and all your questions are about to be answered, so you may stop raising your hand up now.
Everyone! Someone's here to save you!
For the 2nd time, that is. Anyways, here we go again. Same dialogue, same thing. And apparently, somehow the ruins apparently got blocked off again. Good gosh. Mario really just has something to do with just saving something from saving things. First a prince, first Kinopios, then a princess, then his own castle, and the galaxy and the universe for that matter, and eventually you have the Mushroom Kingdom and all that, etc. And there they are again. Just like that. Ah. Yay, now I can get out of here. For the second time now. We figured this was still a great place for mining, so we've been coming back down here now and again. You know what? Well, it was a dangerous idea. I'm glad they didn't just abandon the one talking flower that didn't leave. Poor guy. He doesn't have much of a choice. He's stuck in a pot. What else can he do? I mean, unless you would uproot him, then he would probably gain the ability to fly, but still. Anyways. And yep. Are you kidding me? You all don't learn, do you? How many times do you have to remind you how dangerous it is down here? To your advice, it's actually not that dangerous. I'd say just about anyone who touches this game could probably beat it. I'd say someone who actually ends up touching this world could probably beat it in less than an hour or so, and by that I mean any % casual playthrough. Time to go home. Go. But obviously they're NPCs and they don't have Mario or his friend's skills, so I guess they don't have much of a choice. And yep, just like that, parenting, ladies and gentlemen, parenting indeed. I'm sure they all enjoy mining, but this is a little ridiculous. Heck, now it's starting to make me look like a parent now, and I'm still too young for this. Anyways.
So sorry this happened.
Oh yeah, don't worry. It happens it happens all the time, and we're still gonna leave you behind, and they're gonna come back. Well, thanks typically though. But if you beat the level again, congratulations. You have been granted access to this special world, and you can officially part your way. Whoop-de-doo. And the game even misleads you by telling you that you got all the wonder flowers in the world, so even if you practically didn't really do so. I guess whether or not the special levels count as world levels is debatable, but still it is part of the quote-unquote world itself, since it always says insert world special at the level title. In this case, it's Dangerous Donut Ride. Or should I say, Safe Donut Ride. That sounded just about right to me. Anyways. And yet again, we're doing things the intended way. Timing and precision. And if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. And it's good advice. Believe in yourself and and basically just do things your own way. I was about to say, just do things your own way for at least when they give out a better outcome than usual. Yet again, good advice. Anyways, and just that, work smart, not hard, not hard. Because of patience, we got rid of one of the sparks. Nice. Gives us all the less enemies to have to worry about. And just that time can be better. Wonder Flower it is. It really is just a theme with all these levels. And yeah, there's the music kicking in again, and we're instantly gonna commit suicide because I was too busy commentating. But to basically summarize it, it's self-explanatory. You're falling through a cave, and all you have to worry about is not getting killed by lava nor by the falling enemies. Anyways, killing this guy out of here. I like how you can even collect points when you kill him. Just grab that for the second time now in a row. Not in a row. That's lie. We or earlier misstep just ruined our streak. Nice. Play something you like to see. Down we go. Nice. Oh boy. The only technical benefit I'm getting out of this is that I can actually focus since I don't have a whole lot to say. Nice, and here it is. Get ready for no commentary. Anyways. And I'm gonna commit suicide. Who knew that when you're making a casual playthrough, your actual obstacle is talking itself rather than just the game itself. What did I tell you? Good gosh. You know what? I take back what I said. It's a good thing I don't have anything to say. saving the advice when I beat the level. Good gosh, poor flower. Person. I think he's invincible. Don't let the game mislead you right there. It's actually there. Just to give you a heads up. What did I tell you? If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. That's why you want to focus and pay attention to what you're doing. I told you, this game is a total cakewalk. Trust me. Just take my word for it. Anyways, be patient. Just so something inconvenient doesn't decide to take place, and absolutely just make me replay the level again, just because I missed the flagpole by 1 inch. Obviously. Or it's clearly Slim. I'd say that one of the best advice I could give to this is to constantly just alternate between how the speed in which gravity pulls you downward. If you're having gotten all the flower coins, I recommend dropping slowly. That way you can at least get a heads up as to what's coming. But by the time you gotta just speed up, or else if you go too slow, then you're gonna get sniped by incoming enemies. Of course, riding in parachutes to top it all off. So it's good advice, and obviously. That last part where the game just assaults you with flower coins right before putting a fireball, a poison ball in this case, right before you. Just be sure to actually just either go left or right, just to avoid it. Since an intense part is pretty much gonna pop up by the time you get there, even if the game makes it look like you've actually reached the end of the level when you haven't. But nevertheless, it's an easy level, just like every other level. Don't pay attention to difficulty. Don't worry. Anyways, and yeah, we've clearly just reached the front of Bowser's castle right about now, and as he clearly gives us a death stare. Match challenge, boosting spin jump the first. Well, the drill by now, and here we go again. I won't spoil this one. Sorry. Boosting spin jump will emitter, press R or shake the controller to gain a little extra altitude. In other words, a mini double jump. I say mini because when you use it, you hardly gain any altitude when you use it. But it is a cool ability, nevertheless, if you want to save yourself. Exactly. Now, portal always makes it seem like the game's gonna make you slide underneath the pipe and then jump. Even if it's the opposite. Anyways, curiosity, yes. Cool. And as always, precision. Just like that. Easy lemon squeezy. Know the drill by now. Obviously. Nice. What did I tell you? Exploration and patience, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, last jump. And what did I tell you? First try, no resets, and no Pinopios were harmed in the making of this video. Hands down. Nor Luigi was harmed either. Thank you. Thank you, George. Watching a monitor with a worse frame rate than my actual Switch has paid off. Someone has joined. I've engaged the audience. Nice. Nicely done, and we got the badge you just used as a gift. You want me to wear it? Oh, thank you. I'm good. Next level, please. One moment, please. We're good. Muncher Fields. Next level. Oh boy. And as the name suggests, this is probably the first and probably also the only time where Munchers make an appearance. Why don't you know that one random and infamous enemy that first debuted in Mario 3? Heck yeah. Sure do. Can't tell you how happy I was when they gave me the option to yet again just change the character. Ever since 3D World, when you haven't gotten the option just to play someone besides Mario, it's just felt a bit off. And I'm glad Mario Deluxe actually gave you that option. It didn't just restrict the other characters to multiplayer as we did, obviously.
Hey, there's someone back there.
And yet again, Flowers giving their commentary, and just like that, I've done something the unintended way, as usual. At this point, isn't even a surprise. But anyways, exploration as usual. Curiosity is a fantastic thing. And Foul block, and just like that, I also forgot to point out how Bowser's castle just staring to us in the background, as if it were Mario RPG with Bowser's Keep. Just constantly reminded of that fateful event that took place right at the start of the game. Indeed, who would know that one quote-unquote figure they saw in the background of it would eventually come to contact. How remarkable. Anyways. Now I'm gonna take that. Never mind.